the shout section of the magic menu to equip your unrelenting force shout. Word of power learned. Force. Unrelenting force. And as I search the dragon, here I find white guard armor, iron hammer, helmets, arrows, boots, dragon bones. Really, really valuable dragon bones. And scales. And about 150 gold. I will take it. I'll take every bit of it. They're all interested in the dying dragon, as they should be. That was pretty intense. Let's see what I can do about this shout here. I'm gonna favorite that. Bring up my favorites menu. Do I have an 8? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's no 6. I don't have a 6. So let's use that for right now. And I can use Z to shout. Poof! And there I shouted. Interesting. Boosh! Might loot a couple of these other guards, why wouldn't I? Wow, my screen's really dark. It must have been like right in the smoke of that fire. Yeah, it's got some black smoke coming off of it. Are there any other dead guards?
I can't believe it. You're dragonborn.
Dragonborn? What do you
In
mean?
the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power.
His comrades are freaking out in the background. I think you may be right.
Yes, I think I am. You can shout now. That can only mean one thing. You must be dragonborn.
Dragonborn? What are you talking about?
That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them. Like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What do you say, Irleth? You're being awfully quiet. Come on, Irleth. Tell us. Do you believe in this dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them. But I don't need some mythical dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecarl. You ain't a North.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this.
So
I'd
that
means
means
you
that
all to trust in the
it could
strength
be
of your
true.
sword arm.
If you've seen
Or
other
the
things
tales
this
of legend.
outlandish.
That was shouting, what you just did. Must be. You really are dragonborn then.
Well, if you say so. Alright, so now back to Whiterun. I've got kind of a boring run over some plains and some hills here. I guess I could run through the top of a little bit of a hill and maybe take a look at the sky. There's a couple, I don't know, elk-ish creatures. Got some mountains all around me. Again, that forest distance over there. Throat of the world, right up there. And the sky. Odd, I can only see one moon right now. I know the planet has a few. I know there are times where you can see at least 2 at the same time. Alright, well I will meet you guys back in Whiterun, where we will talk to the Jarl.
I don't care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
We will be back. This is not over. You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We will pay good money for information.
Well, good sir, who are you looking for? How can I,
A woman.
How can I
A
help?
foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She is likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything.
Rorikstead. That is quite a ways to the west. Why are you looking for this
It's none of
person?
your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away.
Sounds like a seedy reason. Who are you looking for
We're
again?
looking for a fugitive who comes from Hammerfell. A Redguard woman. She may be somewhere in this city.
Okay. You said a fugitive.
If you locate her, find us in Rorikstead.
Alright, so Rorikstead is right there. So not a terribly long ways away, but it's not close. You know, this is Whiterun, this is Riverwood. I guess I didn't show you a lot of that journey, so you don't necessarily have a good idea of the size of the world, but Rorikstead is definitely not close. Picked up a little quest to potentially find
There has been
somebody
talk amongst the guards.
here in Whiterun, a Redguard female, a woman, and potentially get paid whenever I eventually journey to Rorikstead. Okay, sure, I'll accept. Oh, great time to demo. This quest management system is amazing. Okay, so you've got like quests, like you see these two top here that I have, In My Time of Need, Dragon Rising, and you can flag those just by clicking on them. And that will either put it on or take it off, both your compass and your map. And it'll give you an objective that you can use, like say a clairvoyance spell to see a line to, or you can just look at your map and see where the flag is and just walk there. There are also what are considered miscellaneous, and these can be anything. Like this could be something that you've heard about. This could be, you know, something that somebody asked you to do, or like kind of just a smaller quest even, like where there's actually an agreement and like promised reward and whatnot. But I'll give you some examples, like join the Stormcloak Rebellion. Somebody was saying something about it, and I picked up this little miscellaneous trackable item that I can track or untrack, and I can do that with each of these things in here. To, you know, slap that little flag on my map and show me where it is. Now, that's right now I'm not tracking any of my miscellaneous stuff, and I'm sure that that's where this last thing just went. This information for the Redguard woman. Oh, actually, no, it's not. It's a quest. It's the very top one. So I would have expected that one to be one of the smaller things that goes in miscellaneous, but I suppose it's not. Very, very useful tool, though, and for the most part, like, I've heard reviewers of this game, you know, say that they're picking up too many quests, or that their quest log is too full, or stuff like that. Since you can basically just turn tracking on or off for it, you kind of can't get too full of a quest log, because you can always just only see what you want to be working on. So it's a really easy way to manage quests, and there's pretty much no reason to not pick up quests when you run into them. So let's talk to Mr. Jarl.
Good. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
You heard the summons. What else could it mean?
The Greybeards.
We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
So what happened at the Watchtower? Was the dragon there?
The Watchtower was destroyed, but we killed the dragon. Turns out I may be something called dragonborn. I killed the dragon. I think I deserve a reward. I'm going to say the Watchtower was destroyed, but we killed the
I
dragon.
knew I could count on Irileth. But there must be more to it than that.
Turns out I may be something called a dragonborn. When the dragon died, I absorbed some kind of power from it.
So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
Map updated. Started. The Way of the Voice. Jarl Balgruuf the Greater. The Greybeards?
Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
What do these Greybeards want with me?
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice.
The voice.
The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Hrongar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here?
Nord
Capable as he may
nonsense.
be, I don't see any signs of him being this, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
You see
That's
no
the
signs.
Greybeard's business.
What do you need?
Fools!
The power of old.
Whatever
The voice of the
happened when you
Dragonborn.
killed that dragon, it revealed something in you.
You see no
and
evidence.
The Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards.
It's a tremendous honor.
I envy you, you know. To climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before.
They haven't had a reason.
No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, so I was just made a Thane. So as a Thane, you'll notice they're standing right over there by the doorway, actually. They assigned me a housecarl, which is basically a companion that you just get. They just hand to you. Yeah, they hand her loyalty to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speak to Faendal here. He's an
What do
archer
you want me to carry?
by preference, so he'll use this default bow he has, even if I really don't want him to. Even if I want him to use sword and board and kind of try to protect me. So I'm going to take all the stuff back off of him that I gave him, and I want to tell him that it's time
I'll
for
head
us to
back
part
home
ways.
if you need me.
If I ever need to find him again, I'll be able to find him in Riverwood, and I believe so long as I don't have a companion then, I'll just be able to tell him to follow me, and he'll come right along. Now instead,
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
I'm a Thane. What does that
The
mean?
Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in the Hold. A hero.
Was that Faendal giving me
The
a dirty
title
look?
of Thane is an honor.
It's like, oh,
a
choose
gift
her.
for your service.
Okay, yeah.
Guards will know to look the other
I
way
get it.
if you tell them who you are.
Guards will look the other way. That's amazing. How does a housecarl do? Oh, I'm sorry. What does a housecarl do?
As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life.
And all I own. Follow
Lead
me.
the way.
I need your help. Now, it looks like she's wearing steel armor, so I don't even necessarily want to load her down with this iron armor. I just kind of want to go sell it all. The Axe of Whiterun. Burns the target. Takes targets on fire, take extra damage. I might give that
I'm
to
right
her
behind
just to
you.
be like, that's what's up.
I am sworn to
Use the
carry
axe.
your burdens.
She sounded ecstatic about carrying my burdens. Give that to her. Let's see if she uses it. Looks like she equipped it immediately.
Let's get going then.
I like how it's got that little ring holding it there. Let's get going, man. Indeed, Lydia. So now I have a follower who is melee by preference. She will use the sword and the shield, and she will be my, well, I guess I was going to say front woman. She'll be my shield maiden. And I won't have Faendal just trying to stay behind me and be like, no, I'm the archer. I support you, Mage. Go up there and you get in the front line. You got powerful magic.